I had my first online, like onboarding for my university today. It was nice. Like, I expected more from the university I go to. Like it was informational. Yeah, I learned some stuff. So yeah, it was good. There is this program that the university does, and it's doing it with all of the new orientation students, and I'm an orientation student. It's called Big Brother, Small Brother. Can you guess what it is? The freshman students, the people who graduate, or the students that graduated from orientation last year, they are going to be called our big brothers. And we, the orientation students, are supposed to be the smaller brothers. And whenever I talk to, or I ask guidance from like a freshman student, because they are very close to us, they just graduated, they remember what they did to study, what they did to just survive the first year. I need to call them by big brother. Or I don't need to call them, but that's what the university wants us to do. I am not doing that. I am not doing that. Like, I am the oldest brother in my family, or I am the oldest sibling in my family, so I've never had to call someone big brother, and I'm not going to start now. But the actual reason behind this program is actually nice. It's good. It's to help us, the orientation students, get accustomed to university life, to how things go, to the words, the vocabulary of the university. So having people there to guide us at all times, it is a good idea. But very, very bad naming, or very weird naming. My orientation week, like the week that I'm supposed to go to college physically, is next week. Like, it's going to happen. I am a university student at this point. I have a university ID, I have everything. But next week I'm going to get my actual card, and I'm going to show it to you guys. It looks horrendous. It looks bad because it has me in a shimar. But as I said, next week is my orientation week, which puts my the tests that I need to take, the exams that I need to take, to actually get placed into courses, into like the corresponding courses. I have 3 tests next week. The first one is the TOEFL exam. It's on Monday, and I'm not going to do good on that test because my writing skill is bad. Like, it is horrible. It is really, really bad. Like, in the past year, I tried to improve it, but I didn't succeed. No, I didn't succeed. So I'm trying to be optimistic about that test, but I'm not going to do well. I don't think so. There are 2 other exams, 2 college exams, university-made exams. A math exam, a math level exam, and an English level exam. The English level exam, I think I'm going to do good in it, but that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is the math exam, the math level exam. It is not hard from what I've seen, from what I've studied already. It's not that hard, but it has a lot of things that I don't know, that I don't know how to solve, that I don't even know what they mean. So I need to study. I need to study really, really hard to actually pass that or get a passing mark. As I said, it's not an exam. It's a level, like a level test. It takes all of the questions that I answered correctly and gives me a percentage. And that percentage places me in the corresponding courses. There are 2 math courses, math001 and math002. These 2 are pre-calculus, so they're easy. They're known to be easy. They're not easy in reality. They take a lot of time to solve. They take a lot of time to study. Like, it is awful, especially math002, because they say that it's a high school level math. Like, there are a lot of stuff that you study in high school. It covers a lot of stuff you studied in high school, but I don't really believe that. Like, I haven't seen anything that I've studied in high school. I don't think I studied in high school at this point. Like, it is really, really different. But my hopes are to pass the first exam, math001. I just want to pass that one. I don't want to be placed in it because, as I said, it's pretty easy, but it covers an entire semester, like 4 months of just studying this every single day. it gets boring. Like I got bored from just studying it on my own in 3 days. So studying it over a course of 4 months is going to be horrible. And I don't want to experience that. I have other things planned in mind. So just to recap what I said, this math level exam is the first one out of two. There's the first one that is for math001, math level 001, and math level 002. If I pass or get a passing mark in the first one, I get the option to take the second exam, and if I pass that, I get to skip math for my orientation year. Math 001 is just high school level math in English. I studied all my high school level math in Arabic, so this is all going to be new to me, slightly new to me. From what I've seen, yeah, it's new to me. It is nothing I studied already, but it is easy. It is boring, it takes time, but it's easy. Like I can study it in 10 days. Like I made a rough estimation and I can study everything in 10 days and get like a 95 and above, but I don't have 10 days. I only have 7 or 8 days, depending on which group I get put in. Because if I get put in the first group, I take my tests on Monday. If I get put in the second group, I take my tests on Tuesday. I really hope I get put in the second group. Here's the catch. I don't need to get a 95. I don't need to get a 90. I don't need to get an 80 or a 70. I only need to get a 60. And if I'm really, really stretching, I only need to get a 50 to 60. 60. So somewhere around there, I get to pass. I get to skip Math 001. And I can do that in 7 days or 8 days. I can do that in 5 days. From what I've studied, from the estimations I've done, from the analysis of all of the courses and lectures, I just did very basic math, and it came up to 5 days, 5.5 days of actual studying. Like that is accommodating everything, accommodating sleeping, eating, resting, and studying. I just need to study for 8 hours every day, and lucky me, I don't have anything at all. I don't have anything to do. Really, my life is just empty at the moment. So here's the challenge. I just need to study for 5 days, 5 full days of actual studying, of 8 hours a day studying. It's just so a full-time job, and I can pass the first exam. Hopefully I can pass it. But from what I've seen, yeah, people passed it in less time. Like people studied this course in 4 days. They studied this course and its material for 4 days, and they took the test and they passed. So hopefully I'm one of those students who passes, who can just study all of this and be done with Math 001. I'm going to put up the pictures of the things I will be studying right now. So yeah, as you can see, it's not really that hard. It's just, it takes time. I need to understand it. That is the hard part, is I can understand this, but it's going to take me some time to understand it. So there is going to be a lot of pausing, a lot of just thinking, which is not really accounted to when I did my estimation, but it's okay. I have 2 days extra if those 5 initial days aren't enough. Yeah. This was a little update, sneak peek on what's happening in my life. As you can see, we started putting my room together. I'm still on my makeshift desk over here, but as you can see there is an actual desk. I bought that boy from IKEA, and it is nice. It is hefty. It is really, really solid. Here, look at the ground too. As you can see, we started putting the loose lay and stuff. So my room is coming together pretty nicely. I like how it looks, and I'm going to change the place I actually take videos, but not now. But I still have to get curtains and stuff. I'm thinking about putting the Minecraft painting on one of the walls. It would be nice, right? It would be really, really nice. But I think that's it. I hope you have a good evening or a good night. Bye.